Greetings, listeners, and welcome back to Marsh Haven. Now, you may notice that this episode ends rather abruptly. Partly because after last episode's book club, we thought you'd probably had enough of us, but mainly because this session was so long, we wanted to make it a bit more manageable. Suffice to say, we're moving towards the end of this arc. I'm reluctant to say close because who knows what our dumb kids will come up with. But the second part of this session will be ready for your ears in just a few days' time. As always, be sure to stay tuned at the end for a promo from our Pathfinder chums, the Danger Club. Now, on with the show. Welcome one and all to another episode of Brits on Bikes. My name is Jimmy Sprinkles, and with me as always is Eve.
Hi.
And the super fast Sean.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, in the ongoing saga of Sean's internet, it is now faster than it has ever been before. So kind of average for everybody else.
Hang on a minute. No. Have you ever did D&T at school?
Yeah.
Did you ever work with acrylic?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever get out like the wet and dry paper and like really polish a bit of acrylic? So
Yeah,
it was super smooth.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's what my internet is now. My internet is a super smooth piece of acrylic that has been polished. I can hear you smoothly, and also I'm going to be using my blue microphone, my nice new Yeti. So my voice should be clean and not sounding like I'm speaking from in a toilet.
Sean's internet took off its weighted clothes.
Everything is beautiful now and pure and special and life is now good and we can enjoy it together. Us three on this show.
Okay then, so exciting times are ahead for Dee and Alex. We had a bit of a big reveal last week.
Yes.
So, does anybody want to do the recap?
No.
I've been so busy prepping for Spider Day, I haven't had time to think.
Okay. Is that the amazing Spider Day? I don't know about you, but I had an awesome time.
I also had an awesome time.
Same.
Probably. I really liked what you did in my campaign, Jimmy.
Oh, that thing with the thing. It was amazing.
The thing with the thing. It was amazing. I was unexpected, but inspired.
What a world we live in, eh?
Yes.
All right, then. So it was a session of lots of surprises. At the very beginning, we discovered that the Green Man, true to his word, decided to grow a huge tree in Woolworths. So big so that it absolutely destroyed the entire shop. And so now the Phoenix Plaza has a giant tree growing out of Woolworths, coming out of the side wall, going up into the air and canopying over the rest of the building.
Which, I mean, yeah, it's great and all. Yes, they did get rid of the Woolsworths, but we were wanting to ruin the Woolsworth reputation so they couldn't come back.
We really did drop the ball a little bit. But then again,
that's not our fault. That's not our fault.
True. It's because Dylan doesn't fully understand plumbing, I imagine.
You know, you do deals with magical deities and there's bound to be consequences.
Yeah, but we were expecting the consequences to be plumbing based.
Yeah, and not our fault.
So it's
should have worked with Mario.
It's looking pretty disastrous over the Phoenix Plaza at the moment. The staff are uncertain of what's going to happen to them in terms of their job.
Stop saying this. Don't make me guilty about a fictional character.
Alex bumped into his dad, who had decided to come over and take pictures. There was a whole bunch of rather strange guys in hazmat suits exploring the area, and they'd done their best to conceal it, although not particularly very well. But yeah, so once you discovered what had taken place, you went to school. Dee decided to spread a few rumours around about what actually happened. So the whole school is talking about what was going on. And true to your word, you fulfilled your promise to Nana Casper. and decided to make your way over to her place to let her know. When you got there, you discovered the shop was closed.
She was beating a man to death.
Yeah, she answered the door, and after congratulating you wholeheartedly on a job well done, and seemingly knowing that it was the Green Man's doing, she asked you, Alex, to go into the back room to identify the man who was being threatened by Tony, the shopkeeper.
I wouldn't call it threatening. I think it's beyond threatening at that point.
You identified him as being the man who was up to no good in Woolworths the same time that you were up to no good.
Yes.
It was Mr. Oh, God, what's his name? Ken Spout, I believe his name was.
Yeah.
And Nana seems to be implying that she's going to go into business with him. So she's going to use this little incident to her full advantage. But that wasn't the big...
everybody's like, oh yeah, no, losing jobs. And I'm just like, or are we creating them?
Always looking on the bright side, Dee.
Yeah, and we've also basically identified that Nana Casper is essentially the Don of Marshhaven.
Yeah, we had an extensive conversation to help Alex acclimate to
the crimes.
To the crimes.
To the illegality of the entire situation, indeed.
Yeah, so, and because you did such a good job, what did you get?
What did we get?
Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, my spear gun. I thought you were talking about besides the spear gun.
So Dee is now in possession of a spear gun and a rather nifty little shotgun case to keep said spear gun in. Alex, as a little bonus boon, was given a massive, is it a hunting knife, a Bowie knife, that kind of thing?
Yes, a Bowie knife which doubles as an AK-47, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it fires invisible bullets that don't impact on anybody.
That sounds useless. Why would she give me that? What the hell? No, the Bowie knife, and also I believe she manage to fish me out a music book?
I believe she did. She went off to go and get one whilst you were talking. So you also have a music book which will help Dylan finally figure out that diminished E chord.
Yeah.
Yep, and we left you on the bombshell that Nana Casper is none other than Anna, the wise woman, who is the sister of Agnes, the goddess in maiden form, who is trapped inside the demon's body and is currently masquerading as Black Anis, which has complicated the situation somewhat. And that's where we left you. So Nana Casper has just conjured up those letters on her little sign and whisked them round and turned them into the word Anna. That's where the penny dropped. So, what do you want to do?
Whoa. Okay.
Right.
So, don't take this the wrong way, but means you're a little bit older than I thought, huh?
Yes, my dear, yes. I've been around for some time. That's quite correct. Nana likes to keep an eye on things round here. Marshhaven is very important to Nana.
Why would you give us a spear gun if you're related to them?
What, related to spears?
No!
to the thing that we might end up having to shoot with a spear gun.
Because, my dears, you're not going to kill her with that spear gun. In fact, I would politely request that you don't kill her at all.
But you gave us a spear gun.
Well,
I mean,
no
to be fair, a lot of the things that like we're going to battle, spear guns not really like all that concerning.
Then why did we get the spear gun?
Now, well, I mean, we might end up having to fight a vampire or something. I don't know. Mary Casper, you think a spear would kill a vampire?
It's possible, I suppose.
Yeah, see? There you go.
And now, just if we could get off the subject of vampires for a moment.
Back on subject. Sorry.
You have shown great intuitiveness over the last few days. I don't reveal my true form to everybody that comes along. This is something that I would like you to keep to yourselves, children. Do you understand?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, no, of course.
Yes, ma'am.
You have greatly impressed me, children. Now, on to other business. I would have solved this problem. I would have dealt with Black Anis myself, if I was able to do so. But given the nature of the binding, and the fact that Agnes is, well, I am unable to go into the woods or do anything about it at all. So I'm calling upon you to aid me in this endeavour. There is really no one else I can ask. So I think it's time that we rescue those children.
1 second, please, Mrs. Casper. Ma'am. Nana.
Nana, please.
Nana. May I chat with my associate here?
She gestures over to your corner where you keep going.
Dee.
Yeah?
We've got her over a barrel here.
Okay.
We're the only two people who can fix things for her.
Yeah.
We can ask for whatever we want.
Yeah?
What would you like?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still pretty fixated on this. He holds up the spear gun. It's like, I got a spear gun.
Yeah, but what about that book she's got?
Well, I mean, why would I want the book?
Because it's got magic and stuff in it.
I mean, I got lots of books that got magic and stuff in them.
Yeah, but it's her magical book.
Wait, yeah, I mean, she might need that. I don't know.
Yeah, but why don't we ask her, can we have a look in the magical book?
Well, why don't we just ask her that? Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
you really want to look in the magical book, yeah, you can
I'll
look in the magical book.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We can both look in the magical book. It's just, we can.
What
we
if
can
it's
ask
like
for
a
stuff like
diary
that.
or something?
We can haggle. She has literally just said that we are the only two people who can do stuff for her, so she is indebted to us. So, how about we say, we'll call in a debt at some point in the future?
Ooh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Cool.
you can also ask to take a little peek in that book.
Take a little peek in the book as well. Okay, yeah. All right. We both turn around with a big smile on our faces. Nana Casper,
Yes, dear.
we will do this for you. But if we need you in the future, then you need to help us.
Make a charm roll for me.
Absolutely. That is a 7.
That's pretty good.
She raises an eyebrow at you and nods approvingly.
Yeah, she does.
My dears, if you didn't negotiate, I would have been terribly, terribly disappointed. I tell you what, I'll go one better. I'll do you a favour, and I will obviously knock off one of your favours, Dee.
Oh, hey, cool. Wait, does that make to level me out? Yeah.
So you were on 5 favours.
Oh, wait. That's right. It was a bunch of favors, not just one.
Nana Casper will call the desecration of Woolworths one favour, and she will knock off a second.
Cool, yeah.
This is good business.
Yes.
This is good business.
Yeah, no, this is good.
So what would you like, my dears? What is your request?
Well, I mean, I don't know if we need to cash in a favor here right now, but you wouldn't have to have any tips and tricks on how one goes about yanking an old demon out of a lady, would you?
I would have to say, my dears, that I think that is beyond the scope of your power. That's some dark magic that you would need to deal with in order to retrieve Agnes from Atasia.
Is there anyone who could do that?
Well, of course I could, but you would have to.
What if she comes out of the woods?
Well, you sort of read my mind. Just give me one moment, and she disappears into the kitchen, back room area.
We need to teleport the cabin, Dee.
Oh my God, no!
I think it would be much easier to just kidnap her.
But why not just kidnap her? With what? Put her in a bag?
We shoot her with the spear gun and pin it to something. And then we just carry that thing.
She's got metal fingers.
Good point.
We need to teleport the house.
No, we shoot her with the spear gun and pin her to like a sled.
Sled?
But we grease up the spear because then she ain't gonna be able to get no grip with the metal fingers. Yeah. Because
but she's
it didn't look like they were rubberized or anything, so it'd be all slippery and stuff.
No, but she's like huge.
You should attach nettles to the sled.
She's not huge.
She's a woman with a demon inside her. That must be like twice as heavy as a normal person. We can't carry that.
I doubt it.
Nana Casper.
How much do demons weigh?
How heavy is your sister?
Nana Casper returns moments later. My dears, and she looks at you as you ask your question, and she says, "Dearie, I assume you're talking logistics."
Yeah,
Yes.
we're trying to come up with some plans.
Well, I think maybe this would help you. And she places onto the front counter a rather large loaf of bread and proceeds to wrap it up in some wrapping paper that's on the counter.
Magical
bread. I was feeling a little bit peckish.
I would not recommend you eat this, dearie. Listen, this is the best solution that I have. You need to make sure that Agnes eats some of this bread. It will enchant her, and then all you need to do is lay a trail of crumbs all the way through the forest, and I shall meet you. She will follow the trail, and from there I can do what is necessary to ensure that things are put right. Can you all make grit rolls, please?
Yes.
Or actually, grit or brains.
Oh, brains is coming out.
It'll be at 14.
That was a 12, which explodes. That was an 11.
Dang.
I'm Brain Boy.
Yeah.
You have a feeling that there's something that Nana Casper isn't telling you. Sean, you definitely know Nana Casper isn't telling you something.
D does a squint. Yeah.
Is this magical demon bread? Does it teleport things?
No, it is enchanted, and the ingredients used will attract a demon. That is all. So, yeah.
So, would carrying this on our personage possibly attract a demon?
Not until you break the bread, my dear.
Okay.
And it could be any demon, or is it just Agnes?
There are no other demons. Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Just
and
none.
Nana knows everything.
Right.
Oh, wait. I personally know, 12 angels, so I have a hard time believing that there's only one demon.
There's got to be other demons.
I'm pretty sure the Boggoth was a demon, so I mean, like, that's two. Like, there's definitely more than one demon.
My dear, of course there are more demons. What I'm telling you is there are no demons on this plane. Nana would know if there were.
Right. Okay.
All right, me as Eve would like to point out that we know of one other demon-like entity that is on the plane right now. Tony. Alex.
We don't know if Tony's a demon.
Well, yeah, Alex saw that though. I don't think Dee would bring it up.
Tony's big and oversized and purple.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it could just
That
be
doesn't necessarily make him a demon.
Oh, well,
It could be a
I
shape-shifting
understand
Shrek. It
this.
could be
I'm
anything.
saying, like, Alex specifically described him as a demon to Dee.
That is
true.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's
true.
true. Yeah, actually, yeah. All right. Okay. So I guess Alex would probably be like then. So what is Tony?
He's the help, dear.
Wow. Rude. But I've seen him. I know what he looks like a demon.
Make a brains roll.
Another one. 7.
When you say I've seen him, Nana Casper pauses slightly longer than you would expect. She's taken aback a bit. And she looks at you and she says, "What do you mean you've seen him, dear?"
I saw him in the mirror last time I was here. He's big and purple and a demon.
Tony is no demon, dear.
Then what is he?
I must say, it's rather strange that you have seen his other form.
Why?
Well, not many people do. Nobody, in fact.
What?
Tony is Tony. Tony is a man. However, things have changed slightly in Marsh Haven in recent times, and there has been a merging of worlds.
Right.
And Tony was one of the unfortunate ones. He is my employee and my friend, but he also has another form that is trapped here and just wants to get back to its normal realm.
What?
Wait a minute.
Dee, is this something you did? Dee.
Technically, yes.
Dee.
But it was unintentional. We didn't know it. We didn't know it was going to happen. Okay? So don't. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. Okay? It wasn't just me.
But you didn't help, surely.
No, what are you talking about? I saved the world.
You saved the world, but now Tony's trapped in a big purple man form.
Well, you know what?
The word you are looking for, dear, is ogre.
Where? What? He's an ogre. He's an ogre, Dee. He's an ogre, you see? Dee?
But it's not my fault, okay? This is all Victor Wallace's fault. That turd wanted to rule the world, and I had to stop him, okay? And there was some collateral. I'll admit that. Hey, my best friend done got disappeared and put into a mural. So
I hope that's not going to happen to me.
well, I hope not too, because you've been pretty cool.
Thank you.
But I will say a lot of my friends do disappear.
That's not helping. Not helping at all, Dee.
My dear, if you do happen to see any other strange people, would you let me know?
Do you know of any others? Is there going to be more?
That is my suspicion, yes.
Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll keep looking in mirrors, I guess.
Okay.
Not for any
Now-
reason other than to look at that. I don't want to look at myself. It's fine.
Now, might I
Me
suggest
neither.
that the two of you head on home? I still have business to conclude, and you two need to get some sleep because you have work to do.
Yes.
Yeah, sleep. Sleep. He's looking down at the spear gun. I need to go home and sleep.
Yes, Dee. We
All
need
right,
to go home and sleep.
She shows you to the door, and you head on out.
Bye, Nana Casper.
Wait, so we're going to go try this thing out, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To the junkyard.
Put it in the bag, though. Put it in the bag.
Well, yeah, it's in the bag.
Good.
Okay, so you head on over to the junkyard. Tell me what you want to do.
Dee just immediately pulls out the spear gun and is looking for something to shoot with it. They're like holding it up, like and swinging it around like they're in a movie.
Alex goes, no, stop, wait. Dee, give me a second.
What?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
What?
And then I'm going to run off and I'm going to grab some scrap and I'm going to build a fake black anise out of scrap.
Make a brains roll to see how
Yeah,
amazing your creation is.
Oh, it fell off the thing. That is an 8.
You use an old washing machine as the body and a few bits for arms.
She's not that
and
fat.
It's got like a kind of vague humanoid shape. It's not exactly a Michelangelo, but it does the job.
I'm primarily using like bits of like rubber and fabric to create like a sort of a robe kind of thing to sort of like hide most of the fact that it's just scrap.
Yep, it's done.
Yeah.
Doesn't take you too long.
Fire away.
Dee like rolls their shoulders and like, oh wait, here goes, and shoots it.
Okay, you fire. Can you make a? Oh God, what would a spear gun be?
Well, in Omen we use agility for guns, so maybe it's flight?
I mean, well, technically, it's a fight action. Like,
Yeah,
like,
I think
pretty much any directly like attempts to do damage to something is a fight,
must be fight. Yeah.
Yeah, that works too.
Which I mean does hurt me a little because my fight's only a 10.
I thought you were going to try and justify a grit for a second.
I mean, I would, but you know, according to the rules, any combat, like specifically like attacking something, is fight.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a 3.
I'm standing behind her, by the way, just to be clear.
Okay, so you fire your spear. Tell me what happens.
I'm gonna say, you know, it's a rather large stationary object. So I'm going to say it hits, but it's clearly not a good hit. It kind of hits in like the arm area, and like in a place that would be meaty on a person, so it wouldn't cause like extreme damage.
Okay, cool.
It's just like, oh, was disappointing, but Dee still goes up and like looks at it. I'm assuming like the spear punched clean through. I'm just like, oh yeah, I like it. You want to try it?
Yeah, I do.
There's something that you have to do first, though. You're gonna have to roll brawn to try and pull the spear out.
Oh boy.
Snap.
Yeah. That'd be a 10 total. Actually, that would be a 11 because I have a +1 to brawn.
Yeah, no problem. That's fine. You pull the spear out. It's still looking in good nick.
Spear gun, spear gun, spear gun, spear gun, spear gun.
I'm so excited. Yeah, D takes a moment to reload it. Probably is still fumbling a bit to figure it out, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Give it. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. Oh.
It feels good, don't it?
It's power. That's power. Okay. All right. Give me a second. Here we go. All right. Rolling for the fight. That's a 5.
Alex, you managed to fire the spear gun, and it just brushes over where the quote-unquote head would be, and just clatters down into the ground.
Woo!
Oh! You almost took a head off.
Yeah, yeah.
Give it. My turn.
Give it. Okay, go. And then Alex runs off and grabs the spear from the ground, and then runs back and goes, "Here you go. There you go."
That's a 1. I do have adversity tokens to burn in order, like, if you were going to break that spear, I will burn.
If I were you, I would spend 1.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I spend 1.
T, be careful!
Yeah, Dee just gets so excited that they don't even take time to aim. They just hip fire it.
In your excitement, you pull the trigger, but Alex screams, Dee, be careful, and you slip, and the spear goes shooting up into the air.
Whoa, don't point
and
this
goes
on me,
crashing
mate.
down.
Don't go put this on me.
I can't help if your anxiety gets in the way.
Hey, now.
Look at what you made me do.
I didn't make you do that. You just gotta be careful with it. It's a dangerous weapon.
Yeah. I used to have a gun.
All right, okay, that's enough spear gunning for tonight, okay?
Like a wheel gun. I stole it from the army.
Are you going to do anything with your knife, Alex?
Oh.
Yes, stab it.
Okay, all right, give me a minute. All right, here we go. Anxiety over. Here we go. Fight. That is a 2. I smack it.
All right,
yeah,
so
get it.
Before I tell you what happens, what did you want to do with the knife?
I wanted to chop off one of the car window wipers that I have placed that represent her fingers.
Okay, so you go and take a swipe at this window wiper, but in your enthusiasm, you overreach slightly and clatter into this like mock Black Annis and give her a hug.
Ah! Oh, no. Oh God!
Get it.
You can have an adversity token as well.
Get it off me. Oh, it smells really bad. Why did I make this thing? Why did I do this? I'm going to try and have another angry swipe.
Okay, roll fight for me. -1 because you're angry and confused and all over the place.
That's a 5. Well, it's a 6. Does it explode still?
It will explode, yes.
It will explode, okay. That is a 8, so that's a 7.
This time you manage to swipe down at the wiper blade, and because it's, pretty flimsy, it breaks clean off. You don't actually slice through it, but it comes off.
I spin around, put my hands in the air and go, look at that! Look at me!
Well, yeah.
The champion! I did it!
Whacked it.
Black Annis is dead! No! We're not meant to be doing that. We're not meant to kill her.
Well, accidents happen.
But if we were going to, we would.
So time is ticking on. Is there any plans you want to make before you guys head home?
Oh, wait. So, we're skipping school tomorrow, right?
But what?
Yeah.
We're gonna what? Skip school?
Yeah, we gotta go out to the woods.
I don't know about that. Are you sure?
Well, do you wanna risk being out there at night having to lead with breadcrumbs?
No, but I also don't want to get in trouble with the teachers.
Well, it's a sacrifice we all gotta make.
Have you done this before?
So many times.
What happens?
I get chewed out and Uncle Tommy gets upset with me.
My dad doesn't tend to be the one who yells. So...
There you go! He's just gonna frown at you at dinner.
There's a pain in my tummy right now.
Yeah, there you go. We're so deathly ill. He rolls around in some garbage so, they smell.
Okay, so I can just pretend to be sick. Okay, yeah, alright, I can do that. I can do that. I've done that before. That's fine. Okay, I just didn't
be
want
like,
to sort of
no. Do you rub some, garbage juice on Alex's chest?
Why are you doing this to me? Stop this, Dee. Why? Oh.
There you go. Now you're letting off some noxious odor.
But
you're deathly ill.
Oh, it's horrible. Why?
It's the stench of death.
Why would you do this to me?
That way, when the time comes, you're like,
I could have just
so
had
sick.
a stomachache. I didn't need to smell
it.
All right. We'll meet. Oh God. We'll meet back here tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well,
When? Oh, God. Oh, it smells like bad. It smells like bad. Why?
oh shoot, what if we can't get away with it? Well, I guess we'll just skip anyways.
I'll get away with it. It's fine. I'll be fine. Ugh. I'm gonna go throw up in the toilet again.
You do that.
Alex runs over to the toilet, opens up the toilet, sees all the crap in the toilet, turns around.
No, we dumped all the crap out of the toilet.
Yeah, you didn't get all of it though, did you?
Yeah, I guess we didn't scrape.
No, you wouldn't scrape, so like the smell hits Alex and he just immediately voms everywhere.
Gross.
Okay, so are we heading home then?
Yeah.
Yeah, de-stashes the spear gun at the last post.
Same with Alex and the machete thing.
Okay. It's not machetes.
Bowie life. The AK-47 Bowie life. The AK-47.
To be fair,
Okay.
a Bowie knife is the AK-47 of knives.
Yeah, when you think about it.
All right, so you head home. You're back relatively early. Neither of your parent/guardians kind of question where you've been or anything like
Nah.
that.
The smell kind of was overpowering.
So you head off to sleep.
Dee does some more magic practice.
You want to do some more magic practice?
Yeah.
Okay, then off you go.
Don't have thing up for what I
Hang
need
on.
to spend.
Doing some magic. Gonna learn some magic tonight. It's gonna be a
This
fun
time I'm going
time.
to change my shirt.
Dee and magic.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so you are at. I think you're at the
I need to spend 2 adversity tokens.
2 adversity tokens, plus we need a focus, a discipline, and 1 psychic energy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not burning my psychic energy right now, so that's no problem. Doop 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 doop. I need my focuses. Brains. Ugh.
Wouldn't it be cool if Dee decided to do something other than
I got
changing
2.
clothes?
How many adversity tokens do I need for that?
You got 2. You need to spend 3 adversity tokens.
Okay, so that is no problem. I have got those. And for my discipline, there'll be a 6.
That's good. That's a success.
Rad.
And obviously, you spend the additional adversity and psychic as well.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what you want to do.
So Dee is once again standing in front of the mirror. And they're like, okay, round 2, baby. And they close their eyes, and they clench their fists. They're like, okay, come on. Change shit, change shit, change shit, change shit, change shit. And they snap their fingers and open up their eyes. They're now wearing a shirt that says, keep on trucking.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Okay, yeah, absolutely. There you are. It's like that big, bold 70s font.
With like a big old
Bubbly
semi
kind of
on it, like leaping out of a rainbow.
Yeah, absolutely.
New to the Brits on Bikes merch store.
Yeah, we need some fan art of that. All right. So you do that. You celebrate. Nettles kind of pads around.
Dude does the finger guns at Nettles and like shows off the shirt with like a hand flourish.
Alex, is there anything you specifically want to do when you get home?
Immediately put my clothes in the washing machine and then hyperventilate upstairs for several hours before falling to sleep.
Take a shower, take the steel
Take a shower.
wool to the
Yeah,
chest.
take a shower, go back into my room, smell, like have a sniff, and then go back into the shower again. Develop a horrific skin condition from the amount of showering I do over the course of 4 hours. This is where in 4 years' time Alex will remember and go, that was when I started getting eczema. And that'll be that forever.
Okay, yeah, that's all good. You head on off to sleep. And surprisingly, you have a pretty dream-free night.
Good.
So we are now in Tuesday morning. All right, so it's about 7:30. You've both woken up, which is your kind of normal time on a school day to wake up. What do you want to do? We'll start with D.
D's just D stays in bed. It's like, oh no, oh goodness, oh, I should not have eaten them fish and chips. Oh gosh, dang it! I don't think I got that food poisoning.
At about 10 to 8, Uncle Tommy knocks on the door and he says, D, is everything all right?
Oh no, I ain't feeling so good, boss.
Make a charm roll. You have tried this before, so you need to -1.
Oh no, I'm bad at charm. I got 4. I got another 4.
Yeah, you did.
Plus 1. So that'll be an 8. So yeah, D just like D sit there doing that. And then they like actually burp, and they're like, "Oh wait, actually, I don't feel that good," and like get up and sprint past, like just kind of slam through the door past Uncle Tommy and run to the bathroom. Like actually pukes. Like, wait, I slept in this dirty shirt all night.
Uncle Tommy knocks on the bathroom door and he says, D, I'll give the school a call. Would you like me to stay at home today? I could make you chicken soup.
Oh no, it's good. Thank you though. Like I can handle that. Oh boy.
Are you sure? I mean, I feel like this is one of these occasions where I have to fulfill like parental responsibilities.
Well, I mean, like it's not like, you know, I'm like sick. I think I just ate something bad.
Well, if you're absolutely certain, I'll leave the number of the office on the on the fridge. Just give me a call if there are any issues.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Are you kidding? Of course.
Okay, and we'll swing on over to Alex's house. Alex, you decide to stay in bed about the same time that Uncle Tommy knocks on Dee's door. Mr. Hinckley does the same. He knocks on the door and says, Alex, you're going to be late for work. You're going to be late for school.
I'm going to die, Dad.
What do you mean?
I'm not feeling good, Dad.
Make a charm roll, and because you've never done this before, you can add 1 to it.
The world is I can't. I'm so sick I can't even find my dice. That's a 7. Father, I feel so sick.
Your dad takes one look at you and says, "Oh, good Lord. I think maybe, you know, for the sake of the other students, maybe you should stay at home today."
I had a fever last night, Dad. I took so many showers. I couldn't bring the fever down.
I'll give
He
the school
also
a ring.
faintly smells the garbage shirt.
Can you smell it, Dad?
Just the disease wafting off of you.
Father, please help me.
Don't worry. You stay in bed. I'll call the school now.
Yeah.
Will you be okay if I still go to work?
That's fine. Are you gonna what are you doing today? Is everything?
Oh, it's just another boring day.
That's fine. I'll be all right. I'll die quietly. And I flop my head onto the pillow.
Okay, so yeah, your dad calls the school, lets them know that you're sick, and disappears off to work.
I wait till I hear like the sound of the second gear kicking in the car as it like goes off down the road, and then immediately spring out of bed.
Okay, so at this point, I'm going to ask you now, just to obviously you're getting ready to go and meet each other over at the Elysium.
Yep.
I need to know, what exactly are you going to take with you today?
I am not going to take the recording stuff, but I am going to take the little butterfly that Dylan gave me.
Okay, well, the butterfly's been like sort of hovering around you ever since Dylan left it there, so the butterfly's still there.
Yeah, it does a very good job of not being there enough for me to realize it until I need to know about it again.
I know, convenient, huh?
It's very convenient.
Yeah, it's just been kind of like sitting on like the back of your neck.
Yeah.
So like everyone like at school was just kind of like staring at it, like, does he know that he has a butterfly on his head?
I did wonder what the silence was.
No,
but
we already established
yeah,
that nobody
yeah.
else can see it.
No one else can see it but me and Dee. But like, so I run down the stairs as soon as Dad's left. I have a look around. I then proceed to make a bunch of sandwiches.
Okay.
I make a nice, normal, average kind of amount of sandwiches. I open the fridge. I look at the lettuce. I look scornfully at the lettuce. I then take other vegetables and prepare actual, proper, good sandwiches that are healthy and nutritious. And then I close the fridge. I pack those. I go upstairs again. I get baby cucumber, the 3 crowbars. I then put them in a bag. And then I go grab my bike and I head off.
Okay, so you're taking the crowbars and some sandwiches.
Yeah, also my balls. And
and the slingshot.
The slingshot.
Okay, that's cool. Dee, what about you?
Dee does a suit up montage.
Of course you do.
With or without the Keep on Trucking t-shirt.
Well, I don't actually have that shirt. That was just a temporary illusion.
But you can all have it for £25 on Zazzle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say that while this suit up montage is taking place, War by Lowrider is playing.
Nice. So yeah, do you like pull? You see like the close up of like the coveralls being pulled up over, and then like the tool belt getting clipped on, lockpicks being dropped in, the bag of jacks, nylon rope getting hooked on, a little can of salt, roll of duct tape, several of the bat mods, because you never know. Like then there's a sudden close up of that metal arm from the statue, and Dee just kind of stares at it for a second. It's like, nah, and then puts it in their pocket anyways. Yeah, grabbing the baseball bat. I think that's about everything. I'm assuming Alex has the bread.
Oh, the bread. Who has the bread?
I'm gonna say you have the bread, Alex.
Oh, yeah, I probably brought the bread then, I guess.
That's
as well.
fine.
Yeah, do not mix that bread up with your bread at home, because I'm pretty sure something really bad would happen if we eat it. I kind of want to eat it though.
No, I took a big marker, and on one of the bags, one of the foil wrapped things, I wrote DB for demon bread. And then on the other one, I wrote BD for big dinner.
Okay, Dee, I have to ask: is Nettles going with you today?
Oh, absolutely! Nettles is magic. This lady's got knife fingers, so I'd rather have like the magic healing dog.
All right, so
Dee also pulls on their new trench coat. Pops the collar up on that.
What, the one you stole from Woolworths?
Yeah, and then like the final thing is when they, of course, after the close up of like pulling on their tennis shoes, they drop their Yankees cap on, pull it low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's looking dorky as heck.
All right, so you head on over to the Elysium to meet. You
Yeah.
get there, everything's fine. There's no packages today. A few bits of junk that you throw onto a pile as you
Yeah, just kind of walk
arrive.
past, yeah.
And you head off to Wyndham Woods.
Should we tell Nana Casper that we're going, or did we tell her that we were going this morning?
Yeah. Nana.
She knows.
Well, Nana knew that you were going tomorrow.
Okay. Real quick before we go, I guess we could discuss this while we're in the woods.
I'd rather not, because she might be able to hear with her magic ears.
Good point. How exactly do we think we're going to get her to eat the bread?
Well, that is a good question. One that
Right, I'm going to let you guys talk about this just while I go for a pee, because I've drunk a lot of beer. Hang on.
Leave that in.
That's a good question. Well, I made some delicious sandwiches.
Out of the bread?
No, out of the bread, out of normal bread.
Okay, I was going to say, because she said once you break the bread, then it's just like demon chow.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. That would be silly. I'm not going to do that. Well, I mean that's obvious. Like she's gonna go all over it, right? When we open it.
She said that she's gonna follow it once she eats it, but I mean I don't necessarily know that she's gonna just like dive on it and munch down the moment we break it.
I mean, how about we do like a test or something? So like we put a bit down when we get into the cabin and see what happens.
Yeah, but what if when we break it, it just immediately alerts her to our presence?
But surely
we should have asked these questions.
No. That would be. I don't think Nana or Casper would know. I think. Like, surely if we're in a position where she could eat the bread, we're probably at that point where she could eat us too.
That's kind of my point. But okay. Hey. Oh wait. So. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. What if once we get close to her, we break the bread in half, and you stick some of it, like a chunk of it, on your knife, and I'll stick a chunk of it on my bat spike, and we both just try to slam it in the mouth with it.
What?
Yeah. Like we're just trying to hit her really hard in the face with it. That way she has no choice but to eat it.
Yeah? I mean, it's not a bad idea.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we certainly just take off a chunk and throw it at her as we're attaching it to our weapons. Just to see if maybe she'll just bend down and eat it right off the floor.
But surely, at that point, if you take the bread and we break the bread and put it on the weapon, she's going to notice us anyway.
Well, yeah, no, I know. What I'm saying is there's this is a demon call. This thing calls demons. So I want to risk breaking it until she's close by.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, we can do it. We can do it.
I mean, I guess one way or another we gotta get to her.
Yeah.
So
maybe maybe she's eating something.
Maybe I personally, I think we should get a lay of the land before we break the bread.
Yeah. Absolutely, but
maybe we'll see. She's prepping dinner. We just swap out her bread. She takes a bite of the bread, and she's like, nom, that's pretty good stuff. And then we just gotta scatter the crumbs.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, because I remember having a dream where she was preparing food and stuff.
I thought you said that was some babe.
It was some babe.
So was that her?
I don't know. It could be metaphorical. She could be a metaphorical babe.
I don't know. Most of my premonition dreams haven't been very metaphorical.
Yeah, but I mean, we're different people.
Could you both make brains rolls, please?
Sure can.
Sure can. We're about to learn about metaphorical babes.
I got a 6 and a 4, so I got 10.
I got 9.
Both good. You both realise, well, two things. Number one, that you also need to make sure that you can find these children that have gone missing. And two, that another day has passed, which, if everything is going as it has been, means another child has disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't tell me anything about the metaphorical babes, Jimmy.
Should we try to find comrades first? Or
Yeah.
get Demon Lady first? Or, hear me out, should we, like, do the bread break thing and then split up
Oh, no.
to search, and then like the first person that finds the witch does the whole
Does the dying
just like
thing,
shoving it
Dee?
in their mouth
No, does the horrific dying thing, Dee?
and then just scatter in the corpse.
Yeah, because they'll be dead and they'll be crumbs themselves because they'll be dead and it'll be me. And I don't want that. So we're not going to do that.
Yeah, okay, it could be me. I could die. I've never died, and I'm pretty sure
yeah.
I can't.
I don't want to be the tapestry person. I want to be the alive one. So that isn't going to happen. We're sticking together.
Okay, but all right. So once we find her and get her to eat the bread and scatter in the crumbs, maybe then one of us should lead it out while the other is finding the other people. If we don't find them first.
No. Well, we don't know what's going to happen when she leaves the house. The door could lock.
Well, that's why one of us is inside.
Yeah, but then you'll be trapped inside. What happens if, like, when she's like the spell's broken, the house just disappears?
Why would the house disappear? It's not a demon.
It's a teleporting house. It can teleport somewhere.
Okay, so we're finding the people first?
Yeah, we're finding the people first. We get them. We then feed her the bread. We then lure her out with the rest of the kids. We get everyone outside so the house can then teleport away magically. And then we get her from the wood to I have an idea.
Oh?
Ooh.
Ooh?
Ooh.
Ooh?
Dee.
Yeah?
We need to go find Dylan quickly.
Okay.
We go find Dylan.
Okay.
I look at my butterfly and I go, hey butterfly.
Yeah, we're still at the junkyard.
Yeah, but the butterfly's there, right?
Come on, hop on my motorcycle.
Dee, what are you doing about nettles?
Well, I mean, most of these stuff is on their belt.
Okay.
So Dee puts nettles into the backpack along with the coconut.
Of course. Okay. So, yeah, nettles is in the backpack, poking out the top. Alex, you wanted to talk to the butterfly.
I do want to talk to the butterfly.
Okay, the butterfly doesn't respond because it's a butterfly made from a guitar string.
Can I take out the music book and point at the music?
Make a charm roll for me.
Okay. Trying to be smart with my brain. That is a 10, which explodes. A 13.
The butterfly lands on the page and it flutters over it. For the first time since it's been around your person, it moves directly ahead of you and flutters in front of you. And every time you take a step forward, it moves forward.
Okay. Maybe it's either going to take us directly to the cabin, or hopefully it's going to take us to Dylan. And if it doesn't take us to Dylan, at least we'll make it to the cabin. So let's follow it.
All right. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Get your motor running.
To the sounds of some heavy rock.
Out on the highway.
Alex and Dee and Nettles head off to Wyndham Woods. You get there, no problem at all. You park up the pooch and you make your way into the woods. You jump over the stiles, you head to the main path. You're fairly familiar, you know roughly where you're headed to now. You know the best way to approach the heart of the forest.
Yeah.
And the butterfly itself confirms everything that you suspected. So
Cool.
it follows along the path that you're walking down. And eventually reaches a point where it veers off and starts to trek into the woods. I'm assuming that you're going to follow?
Yeah, Dee is pulling out their bat and prepping the spike mod on it. And then getting that situated in a position where they can easily grab it. And then pulling out the spear gun now that they're off the main path.
Okay, so you start following the butterfly for about 40 minutes.
Alex is chopping down stinging nettles with the Bowie knife.
After about 40 minutes, you hear a familiar sound, and it's the low bluesy tones of Bo's harmonica.
Bo? You there?
You hear a voice, and yet again he's up in a tree. He's got one goat leg swinging from the bough as he leans and plays on his harmonica. Watch, Alex.
How you doing?
Yeah, all good, all good. You keep him busy, I see.
Yeah, we're gonna go and stop this Black Anis.
Well, please do. The boss is driving me crazy.
Do you know where he is?
Yeah, he's back at the gaff.
Would I be able to send a message with you to him?
Oh, I think I can probably arrange something.
Thank you.
What would you like me to tell him?
I give him the music book, and I say, we might need his help at Black Anis's cabin. I need to know what kind of powers he has over, like, trees and roots and stuff. Do you know what kind of things he can do?
Did you not see what he did to that shop?
Oh, yeah, no, I know he can, like, build things, but can he move things?
Depends what you want moving, and depends where you want it moving to.
We're gonna need a path.
Oh, I'll get you. All right. So, what, where, and when?
Is there something I can do to call him when we need it?
Bo looks around thoughtfully, and he says, "Yeah, actually, I think I can arrange something." And he reaches up, and he pulls a sycamore seed from the tree that he sat in.
Oh.
And he hands it to you after hopping down off of his bough, and he says, "Just when you're ready, give this a little blow.
Okay.
It will let us know where you are."
Cool. Okay. We'll need it quick. We're going to need it really quick, because there's going to be probably a bunch of kids, frightened kids, and also a scary, possessed demon lady.
Blimey, you don't do things by half.
No, we do not. No, we do not.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. I'll talk to the boss. I'm sure we can arrange something. Oh, and Dee,
Yeah.
don't forget about that charcoal, yeah?
You forgot about this. What?
Dylan gave you some coal.
Yes.
I totally forgot about that. What does the coal do? I am brain farting super hard
Just
on that.
coal. It's literally just coal.
Just make sure when you get to the cabin that you're marking up exactly where you're going.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, no, this is Eve just totally forgetting about this coal. I completely forgot about it.
All right, well, I'll go and let the boss know what the deal is, all right?
Thank you, Bo.
Just be careful, yeah?
We will.
Black Anis, rather you than me, mate.
Yeah.
No, I can send. I got a spear gun. Dee holds up the spear guy.
Bo looks over at you. All right, whatever. And heads off into the woods.
Bye, Bo.
Okay, so the butterfly is continuing on.
We follow the butterfly.
And after about an hour, you suddenly find yourself about maybe 20 meters from what looks like just a rather dilapidated old log cabin.
Brits on Bikes is steered by the Kids on Bikes RPG by Doug Lewandowski and Jonathan Gilmore. For more information on the game, visit RenegadeGameStudios.com. Brits on Bikes featured Eve Smith as Dee, Sean Oxspring as Alex, and Jimmy Sprinkles as the GM. To keep up with all the latest BOB news, you can follow us on Twitter @Brits_Bikes. To unlock exclusive BOB content, you can subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/BritsOnBikes. Help us share Alex and Dee's adventures by reviewing us on iTunes, Podchaser, or anywhere you get your podcasts. And remember, keep on biking.
In a world of heroes, villains, 6 British actors will come together to play Pathfinder. It's sort of like D&D, but also really not like D&D. Join Falter.
I'll be the leader, can I have this decision?
Caragor.
Oh, I see you, Kenneth.
Velda.
Behold my arcane powers!
Shania.
Yes, I've cracked the case!
M.
No, kill him.
And the Dungeon Master, for an actual play podcast that takes adventure seriously. Available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, and from DangerClubPodcast.com. Danger Club, let's roll.
God, doing that voice hurts.